Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to bring you a first. This is Anker's RoboVac 10. Let's check it out. So today you see a lot of products available in the market that really focus on automation, convenience, ease of use, and yes, even vacuum cleaning. And today we're going to review the Anker First RoboVac 10, and this is a robotic I would say guiding vacuum cleaner that is going to keep your home nice and tidy. And the best part of it is you won't have to drag it around the house like you do a traditional vacuum. So let's check out what's in the box and we'll do a full review. So as we go through the box, we're going to find that there are several things that are included here. So we'll just toss some of the things aside. We have, it looks like an instruction guide with some information here. Probably has some safety information and things like that. You have the main unit. So this is the RoboVac, and I'd say it's probably the size of a small pizza. And we'll take this out of the box so you can see. We'll do a further review as we go through the product unboxing and setup of the product itself. But you can see, looks like a lot of the modern vacuum cleaners that you see that specialize in robotic cleaning. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this aside and we'll see what else is in the box. Here it looks like you have some little cleaner blades, or things that rotate and pick up dust. Don't know what this is. Oh, this looks like it's a little filter. Let's see what this is. Some more cleaning tools. This looks like it's a way to clean and remove some of the, I would say, anything that gets trapped in the vacuum. It does come with a remote control. So this remote control, I'm sure, is going to allow you to really control the vacuum from the comfort of your sofa or a chair. Power, and it looks like a docking station. So let's first start by taking a look at the bottom as opposed to looking at the top, because this is where really a lot of the magic happens. You have these wheels, and you notice that they go in on each side. Really what this is going to do is allow the vacuum to navigate uneven surfaces. So unlike having some other vacuums where you have fixed wheels that are a certain level, this one can navigate things a lot easier because it has these almost like shock absorbers that are really giving your wheels the right amount of traction, and the wheels themselves are rubberized. These whiskers, I'll just call them whiskers for the lack of a technical term, rotate, and they really extend pretty far out, and what they're doing is scooping up dust, dirt, hair, and bringing it into this roller. And you'll notice that you have two, one on each side, that are just doing that, and then this area right here is scooping things up. So once again, giving you a very thorough cleaning. Here you have, this is kind of like a directional leg that's going to move around, the two contact points for your charging base, and then you have also some other areas that we're going to just flip this over and check out. So now let's take a look at the top of the vacuum. Here you have an auto, so if you want to just turn it on and have it do your cleaning. In the front, which we're now going to take a look at the front of the vacuum, it has this lens in front of it that frankly looks like almost like a RoboCop type lens, and there's obviously a lot of sensors here, and there's a bumper. So as you press in, you notice I'm pushing in, it's going to bump against something and then it's going to go back. So these sensors are providing the ability for it to be able to sense and run into certain areas. On this side here you have the on-off switch. You do have if you want to plug the power directly into the unit, you can, if you don't want to use the docking station. And then on this side over here you have another sensor. On the back here you have this button that you can press. What we'll do is keep it in camera and open it up. And as you recall, I was looking at some filters. So this is how you can actually clean the unit. So as things come in here, everything gets trapped. And as you look right here, you'll notice that that's where all of the stuff that the vacuum is picking up is going to come from. So all you have to do is just slide that in. It's really not hard to put it back in, just like I did right there. So as you lay it down, there's a couple things that you'll be able to do. The remote control is not only a cool feature from a remote perspective, but it also is going to allow you to program cleaning times. So this device is going to know, based on that schedule, when it should go out and clean your area. So again, really cool feature. The footprint again is pretty small. I'm just going to put my hands right on top of it. I don't have big hands, and you can see how I said it's like the size of a small pizza. So very convenient, and it's not going to be something that's going to stand out if you have it in the corner of your room. Now, before doing the actual trial run so that we can see how the vacuum works, I wanted to go over some specs just so that you have an understanding of some of the technical aspects of the vacuum. First of all, it has a one-click button to start it and to have it start cleaning. It does have auto, spot, and edge modes. It does contain a 2,600 milliamp hour battery, which is important for you to know because that's going to give you approximately 100 minutes of consistent suction and cleaning. So it should be able to do a very thorough job, taking care of those items around your house. It does have a 3-port cleaning system. So you saw the brushes that I showed you, the roller brushes that was on the bottom, and kind of the whiskers that come out. So it's going to really make sure that it gets all your areas. It does automatically return to the charging dock station for a recharge. So the cool thing about that is that once you put this on a cycle and it actually goes to clean, if it starts running out of power, it's going to go back and it's going to charge itself. So you don't have to worry about that. So it's going to be really worry-free. And then it also has drop sensing technology and a lot of smart features, as we talked about with the bumpers and things going around. All right, so I've connected there's really no battery to install because the battery comes pre-installed. I've plugged into the docking station. As you can see right here, we'll get a little closer. The docking station has a plug on the side, and when it's connected to an electrical outlet, it's just going to power up. I've also turned on the RoboVac, the Anker RoboVac, and flipped the switch so that it is enabled. So let's start it up. Now, taking a look at the remote, you'll notice here at the very top, what I have first is the plan and the clock time. What you do is you set your time, and then once you set your time, you just determine what time you'd want the vacuum to start up. I have it set for 2 o'clock. So that's the plan, and that's the current time. Now what we're going to do is look at a couple other buttons. So this is your plan control, your clock control if you make some adjustments here. You do have, this is just for cleaning, go home, and this is an edge mode, so it's going to try to take the edges. I'm just going to press play, and you'll notice that it comes out automatically. Now I'm going to just let it go around so you can see some of the intelligence in the unit itself. So it's going to get close, and you notice, turned around, I have some stairs here. So it should be smart enough to realize that there's some stairs. We're going to let it get to the stairs, and it stopped. And it did it pretty fast too, so that was a little scary there for a second. But you'll notice how it's nicely, those little whiskers that are coming out are doing a decent job of just coming out and bringing any kind of dust that it needs to bring in into the vacuum. This is a really cool vacuum in the sense that many areas of your home, especially underneath the bed, this is a great way to get underneath the bed where you probably don't go under that often and clean that up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the home button so you can see, or before that, let's try to control it. So I'm going to turn. You notice how I'm turning, and the vacuum is turning with that button press. I'm going to continue to turn it around. You'll hear that it makes like a little beep sound, and then I can just make it go forward. So I'm pressing the forward button, and you'll notice that I can control it really easily. So I'm just turning it around. And now if I want to press home, I pressed home. Watch what happens. It kind of slows down a bit, and as it's slowing down, it's going back into the docking station. So it's going to go in and eventually dock. And it docked. So what you're going to see now is I purposely threw some jeans on the floor to see how well the vacuum is doing. You notice that it went right underneath my bed without a problem. So it's going to get all those things that are underneath the bed, and eventually there it is coming out again. And as it gets close, and pardon my dog, it continues to travel in areas that you typically don't get under that often. And you can see that it's navigating the bedroom, and I put some shoes there to see what will happen. And you notice it's navigating right around it, so you don't have to worry about anything getting caught. So the vacuum performs really well, as you can see by some of the videos that I shot. It also does really nicely navigating underneath the bed, dressers, as well as if you have things on the floor, it does a nice job navigating around those items. It is something that I think is very useful, especially for those areas that I had mentioned, and I like the ability for it to be scheduled and for it to come back automatically without me having to worry about making sure that it's charged or what happens if it runs out of power. So those features make this product very convenient. Now this concludes our review of the Anker RoboVac 10 from Anker. I want to thank Anker for allowing us to review this product on our channel, and I also want to thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to share it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.